Imagine this. The world wakes not to silence but to a million voices. Birds no longer sing, they speak. Dogs no longer bark, they reason. And for the first time in history, humanity is not alone in conversation. At first, confusion reigns. A farmer in Australia hears his cows discussing the weather. A fisherman in Japan gets advice from a squid. And in London, pigeons hold a full-blown argument about parking regulations. Social media implodes overnight. Breaking news: my cat insulted my haircut. Trending: parrots leak celebrity secrets. Governments call emergency meetings. Scientists scramble to find logic in the madness. Was it radiation, mutation, alien interference, or simply the next step of evolution itself? Linguists confirm it. Every species now has a voice, a vocabulary, and most frighteningly, a memory. Centuries of silence end in a single day, and then the world changes. Farmers can no longer slaughter what they can now understand. Cows tell stories of their calves. Chickens beg for mercy. Pigs form alliances, demanding rights, unions, and, heaven help us, voting privileges. The global food system collapses within weeks. Vegetarianism isn't a trend anymore. It's survival. The black market for mute meat emerges. Animals genetically engineered not to speak. But not all voices seek peace. Predators, for the first time, negotiate their hunger. Lions demand open savanna reserves. Hunt by consent, they say. Sharks threaten to blockade oceans unless humans stop poisoning them. The United Nations expands to include the Council of Beasts. Representatives: a gorilla, a whale, a wolf, a crow. Their first decree? All species are equal beneath the sun. For a while, peace seems possible. Humans listen. We clean rivers, plant forests, ban factory farming. The world begins to heal. But soon, new chaos emerges. Ants claim ownership of the Earth's crust. Bees demand airspace sovereignty. Whales insist on reparations for centuries of hunting. Philosophers call it the great argument of life. For every truth we speak, another creature answers. And we begin to realize we were never the wisest beings on this planet. And somewhere, deep in the Amazon, a parrot whispers of an ancient prophecy. The silence was mercy. The voice is judgment. The earth itself seems alive. Volcanoes rumble like growls. The wind speaks in whispers. And humanity faces its oldest question anew. What does it mean to be at the top, when the world below has learned to speak? In time, we learn balance. We no longer see animals as beasts, but as voices of nature itself. They teach us patience, empathy, and silence. And perhaps, the truest language of all is not words, but understanding. Share this story with your pack, and if you follow me, I'll follow you back. Let's build a world where imagination still has a voice.